Hello everybody, welcome back to Read and Reread. I am Angelia and today I'm doing the Behind the BookTube tag. Before I start, if you hear a very loud, can you hear it? I can't do anything about that. That is the air conditioner. This was a problem a couple months ago, earlier in the summer, and I talked about how it just suddenly got so loud. And then it kind of stopped doing it for a while, now it's doing it again. And we've been back out there trying to put heavy rocks on it and all this, but it's just, something gets out of whack and it just, I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't sound as loud to you as it does right behind me outside that window. But let's move on with the tag. I was kindly tagged by Kelly at Books I'm Not Reading, and I will put her tag, her version of the tag down below, and please watch that and subscribe to Kelly's channel if you have not yet done so, because it's awesome and full of great ideas, and she's funny and kind and thoughtful and reads all kinds of excellent books. And the tag was created by the one and only Shelley Swearingen. I will put her tag, her video of this tag also down below for you to enjoy as well. This is one of those chit-chatty videos where you're not actually talking about any specific books, but more, this is all about my experiences as a booktuber. So no books were gathered in the creation of this video. So, and there are a bunch of prompts, but they're pretty quick. I always say that, and then, half an hour later. And I've got these prompts up here. So I'm going for looking thoughtfully into the distance, but I'm probably coming off more like middle-aged squinter, but I gotta live my truth. All right, the first prompt is, what has surprised you the most about BookTube in a good way and a bad way? I mean, of course I got involved in it looking for a like-minded group of people and looking for good reading ideas, and I did get all of that, but I didn't realize how good it was and how rewarding it would be to get involved in the community, and just the sheer fun of having daily book conversations with people, not necessarily people like me, but people on the same wavelength of what we want to talk about and how we want to talk about it. It's just a very supportive and intelligent community of people. It's just personally really rewarding to spend time, even though it's, we're not live, we're just watching each other's videos and commenting. It feels very interactive. So I don't know, I guess it's what I was looking for, but I didn't know how much of that I would get, and so that's a happy surprise. Surprising in a bad way, I don't feel like I've seen any really bad surprises, except, I mean, I know that there are trolls and negative people, but that hasn't been a huge factor. I shouldn't say that because now I'm jinxing myself, but I have seen unkindness and acrimony pop up on certain videos that I've watched of other people's, and that was distressing. But I think a good number of that are not people in the core BookTube community. It's more people that just hop around the internet looking for certain topics that they want to bust in and stir the turd. So good riddance to those people. So, but that's all over social media. I think it's, for me, in my just daily goings about, it's 10 times worse in Facebook than it is on YouTube, but that just might be my experience. All right, number 2. How do you balance reading and BookTube with the rest of your life? Well, this is not an issue for me because I'm retired. And I will say I'm very, very fortunate that I am retired at a fairly early age, and I have a lot of time on my hands to structure as I wish. So I don't really have a balancing problem. I pretty much do, except when I'm traveling and I have to figure out if I want to make a video in advance or I just want to skip a video. aside from that, it's not that hard to plan out the things I want to do with my day and have enough time for videos or watching other people's videos and how much I feel like reading. I just kind of do what I want to do, frankly. And I know that is an extreme privilege and a blessing that I wake up every morning and I am grateful that I am retired and just have this time for myself and for my family. Number 3, have you ever thought about starting a Patreon? No, my channel is still really small. I think I'm just on the verge of hitting 700 right now, and which is awesome, but it's not really, I don't have like the numbers at which I feel like I would need to branch out and add more content. So it's not really something I've thought about. You know, the future, I don't know what it holds, but right now it's not really a topic for me. Number 4, have you made any mistakes on BookTube? Of course. I think I make them in every single video, and I mean, there's all the small mistakes where I just either edit them out or I just leave them in because it's just, you know, that's how it is. It's you play it back and you see things that make you cringe, where you, like now, you can't find the words, or you find out that you repeated a certain word a dozen times in the video and it's deeply aggravating, but you can't, you either have to retape the whole thing or just leave it in and make a joke about it. So there's things like that. My early videos, my very early videos are really awful technically. Of course, now it's like Emmy Award winning, you know, sets. But the early ones are really bad, but I'm leaving them in there. They keep me humble. And I am really impatient, and I have no patience at all for technology. So I just want to talk about books, and I want to put it up there, and having to stop and edit, I do the best I can, but I just use, all I have is my phone, plug-in microphone, and a free editing app, and my Chromebook. That is all I use. I don't have any fancy stuff. I sit by a window and I let it roll. So they're technically, they're not the finest, but I really just want to get to the conversation. So I guess I don't care. I probably should challenge myself to take it up a notch and like make an intro or something, but I haven't quite mustered it up. I just can't balance the time. Number 5, do you have any advice for new booktubers? I think everyone gave the same advice, which is you just got to get in there. You just have to start. If you're wanting to start a booktube channel, it's probably because you're enjoying being a viewer. And so just think about what you like about the other channels. And it's probably not, you don't sit and think, well, what I really appreciate is that their videos are beautifully crafted and scripted and everything looks pristine. No, it's that you like it because of the personalities, and you like the types of books that you're hearing people talk about, and you're excited about reading, and that's what people want to see out of your channel. So you have to just start with some of those newbie tags and put something out there, and you will get a warm welcome. People will find your channel, people will share your channel, and you'll be surprised. Just try. Don't worry about how perfect your setup is. Just get a video out there, and get a couple more planned out. And I would say my advice is to try to be consistent with how often your videos come out. It doesn't have to be, I mean, some people are pretty sporadic, and if that works for them, I think that's great. But for me, it really worked to sort of plan that I wanted to try to do 2 a week. I think if you're working full time, maybe 1 a week is more manageable, or whatever it is. But a consistent rollout, I think, helps, because when people get interested in your channel and they want to see you, try to start when you feel pretty good that you'll be able to follow a little pattern for a while. And then if you have to take a little break, or there's an interruption down the line, people won't forget about you, and they'll be excited when you reappear. Number 6, what are your thoughts on the YouTube algorithm? I don't have any. I don't understand. It's a mystery to me. I don't understand Why some videos get this big old bump up and hundreds of people suddenly see it, and other videos just languish in the tumbleweeds. But I mean, I'm sure part of it's the quality. You know, some videos are just more compelling or the topic sounds more interesting than others. But as far as the algorithm and what gets promoted, I don't really understand how it works, or if there's something that I'm supposed to be doing that I don't do. I really have no clue. And I don't know if I ever will get that clue. 7A, how do you decide what videos to make? Well, I kind of have a pattern. I do a Friday reads, and then I try to do what videos on Tuesday and Friday. And generally, Friday is Friday reads, just a discussion about the week and what I've been reading and TV shows and whatever else. And then Tuesday is sort of the open slot for tags, TVRs, book hauls, other topics that I think of that I want to make a video about. And then, like right now, I'm making some extra videos that are popping up along the way because I'm doing this short story project. So those are just sort of coming in extra. But I try to do Tuesday and Friday. Are you ever overwhelmed with video ideas? The only time overwhelmed would not be my word choice. Sometimes there's sort of a backlog or a little flood of things I want to make. It kind of pulls up at the beginning and ends of months because there's whatever I already was doing, and then adding a TBR, and then I've been doing the BookTube judging, so sometimes there's that video about my wrap up of that. I kind of stopped doing monthly wrap ups for this reason, that backlog at the end of the month, because I thought, well, I'm talking about the books each week in Friday reads, so maybe that's the thing that I could do without, is going back and wrapping them all up together. So I used to do them off and on, and I just kind of stopped, and nobody said anything. So I guess it's working out okay that I let that one go by the wayside. Have you ever regretted posting a video? I can't think of any video that I wish I hadn't posted. There's some videos that I wish I had posted that either didn't get made or they were so crappy that they never saw the light of day, what Priscilla would call a botch video. The infamous Jane Eyre video that was like this long. I mean, I researched. It was professorial, man. I had deep thoughts and researched tidbits, and I had a thesis. I had all this stuff, and I had no sound. And it was just so heartbreaking that I just deleted that, and no, not doing it again. I love Jane Eyre, and I made a wonderful brainy video. It was probably the most boring as hell video ever. It's probably cosmic intervention that one never made it out. But I also get like ideas, and I think, oh, I'm gonna do this video, and then it never happens. One kind of, I know this is not the question. The question was, what did you regret making? I said, I'm telling you what I regret not making, but I don't know if I regret this, but I haven't done videos where I talk about just one book or one author, and for an extended length of time, like sort of a longer, like the Jane Eyre one. But I think about it a lot, about certain books that are really impactful to me when I read them, and doing that. And I watch videos like that all the time where somebody talks for 10, 15, 20 minutes about one particular book and review it more thoroughly. And I like those videos, but I never make them. And I don't know if I should try. I don't know. I can't explain, but so I think about that a lot, and I haven't done it. 9A, are the number of views and subscribers meaningful to you? Yes. I'm not obsessed with it, but it is meaningful to me. You don't make a video because you don't want anybody to watch it. You want to see that people are watching and enjoying the videos, and that you are gaining subscribers. And I think that also, and most people have mentioned this, but really the best part is the comments. If I had a video and 70,000 people watched it and nobody commented, I would be kind of disappointed. I'd rather have a video that 50 people watched and 30 of them had a comment. That would be more, satisfying, because that's the conversations, that's the human interaction. That's what I really enjoy, that somebody saw it and they had something to say and I can respond. So I really enjoy that part of it so much. Okay, so the next question is kind of related. Are the number of views and subscribers a measurement of success? I guess it depends on your definition of success. I think that it does have a relevance. You want to see that growth, but I think some people do have certain goals or targets, and I don't really have that. I started it, I didn't know what to expect. I thought, well, if I start getting anyone beyond immediate friends or family, that would be exciting. And that's what happened. And I do have this really nice group of people that regularly watch and comment on my videos, and I just really enjoy that. So in that regard, I feel successful. I don't really care how big it is. I mean, it'd be cool if I get up to 1,000. That would be really awesome, and I'll celebrate and have special videos and all that. But we'll see. But I'm happy with what's going on right now. Here comes the loud air conditioner again. Number 11, have you ever thought about quitting BookTube? No, I haven't been on it that long. I've only been on for maybe a year and a half, or not even a year and a half. So I haven't really been on it long enough to have a slump or a burnout on it. So no. Number 12A, what are the most touching comments? I really, I guess the ones where something that I have talked about, whether it's the book itself or a personal anecdote that it triggered for me, and then somebody in the comments has something really similar where it feels like we were, secret cousins or something growing up. And it's fun to think about how all of these people that I am really in sync with are just out there, and we're enjoying getting to know each other through video. Now, one of the most negative comments. Okay, this is one of these things where I'm going to jinx myself. I haven't had too much trouble with the negative comments or the trolls. I have lost subscribers a couple of times when I posted videos about trans reading, like with Trans Girl April, or I did the Stand with Trans Kids tag one time. And of course, I swear some people look for like trans hashtags or something just so they can go in and be rude. And they didn't really leave rude comments, so some people unsubscribed. And just don't let the door hit you on the way out, I guess. I don't really care. I'm gonna, if you hadn't noticed, if you're watching my channel and somehow it escaped you that I am going to read broadly, diversely, inclusively, and I'm going to respect and support all kinds of people and enjoy the literature associated with all kinds of people, then yeah, you probably do need to leave. All right, then but you know what I hate? I hate the comment that's not a comment, but it's like an ad for, I see you make great YouTube videos. If you want to expand your blah 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 blah, or there's this one that isn't even words. It says something like us merch or something weird, and it's not even, what is it? Number 13. In regards to BookTube, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Oh, I don't know. I hope just doing this still. Maybe I will have taken a little bump up in my production values. Who knows? I mean, I haven't been on here long enough to, some people I know have already been on YouTube for 5 years, so they have more insight or wisdom about it. So as long as it continues to be fun, then I will still be here. So I don't have some big master plan. Okay, that's the end. So many people have done this that I will not tag any specific people, but these are fun questions to think about and share your thoughts. So if you haven't done it, I encourage you to give it a try, and you are thereby tagged. So other than that, that's it. Have a great day. Let me know your agree. Let me know your agree. Yeah, let me know if you agree, disagree, whatever you want to add in the comments below. I appreciate hearing from you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.